Welcome to Asian Star Trend. I'm Hannah, and today we've got some hot and trending news to share with you in the glittering yet unforgiving world of short-form dramas. Few love stories, on or off-screen, have captured the public's imagination quite like that of Wang Kaimu and Ziyu. Their journey, both in fiction and in reality, has been a saga of twists, heartbreak, and fate's relentless interference. The two first crossed paths years ago, when they were still emerging talents navigating an industry where opportunities can vanish overnight. Rumors of their chemistry swirled, but life, with its unpredictable turns, pulled them apart. Careers took different paths, personal lives grew complicated, and the possibility of a shared future seemed to fade into the background. Then came Blazing Love, No Escape, a high-stakes romantic drama that would not only test their acting range but also reignite a connection long thought lost. On screen, they played characters scarred by betrayal and circumstance, forced to confront old wounds in the pursuit of a second chance at love. Off-screen, the parallels were impossible to ignore. Their performances were magnetic. Wang's quiet intensity met Ziyuo's layered vulnerability in a way that felt almost too real for fiction. Social media lit up with clips dissecting lingering glances, hesitant touches, and unscripted smiles. Fans weren't just watching a drama, they were witnessing a reunion that blurred the line between performance and reality. By the series' end, audiences felt they had gained more than entertainment. They had been reminded that love, no matter how battered by time and circumstance, can find its way back. For many, Wang Kaimu and Ziyuo's story became a testament to resilience, proving that even when destiny plays its cruelest games, the heart sometimes gets the final say. In the ever-expanding universe of Chinese short dramas, Blazing Love, No Escape stands out, not for its star-studded cast alone, but for the raw, unfiltered emotional pull of its story. Spanning 80 tightly woven episodes, the series charts the storm-swept romance of Wang Kaimu, a gifted young painter, and Ziyu, the gentle yet quietly resilient writer who becomes both his muse and his undoing. From the moment they meet, their worlds collide in a delicate dance of inspiration and longing. Wang's art, already celebrated for its depth, takes on new life under Ziyuo's influence. Her presence stirs in him colors he never knew he could paint, shades born not of technique, but of feeling. Yet, the deeper their bond grows, the more the currents of fate seem determined to pull them apart. The drama thrives on its careful balance of tenderness and tension. Each episode delivers moments that are at once intimate and devastating: the silent brush of hands across a canvas, the quiet confession whispered under city lights, the heartbreak of a letter left unread. Wang's passion is a wildfire, brilliant but dangerous, while Ziyuo's love is a steady river, patient but not without its depths. Their journey is not a straight path toward happiness. It is marked by sacrifice, misunderstanding, and the haunting question of whether love alone can survive the demands of life and ambition. But it is precisely this uncertainty that keeps viewers on edge, unable to look away. By its finale, Blazing Love, No Escape leaves audiences with more than a love story. It offers a meditation on inspiration itself. Sometimes, the muse is not just someone who shapes your work, but someone who changes the way you see the world. In the crowded landscape of Chinese short dramas, Blazing Love, No Escape emerges as a rare gem, an 80-episode romance that pulses with sincerity and emotional depth. At its heart lies the story of Wang Kaimu, a young painter whose brush captures not only form but the very soul of his subjects, and Ziyu, a graceful, soft-spoken novelist whose words seem to breathe life into the page. Their worlds intersect in the most unexpected way. During a chance encounter, Wang stumbles upon Ziyuo's writing, lines so vivid, so achingly beautiful, that they linger in his mind long after the book is closed. For Ziyu, it is Wang's paintings that leave an indelible mark, canvases saturated with emotion, each stroke carrying a quiet longing she can feel in her bones. From that moment, an invisible thread begins to draw them together. Their connection is not instant infatuation but a slow, profound intertwining of minds and hearts. Wang's art evolves under the quiet influence of Ziyuo's prose, while her stories deepen with the colors and textures she finds in his world. Yet, the closer they grow, the more life tests the strength of their bond. Misunderstandings, Career pressures, and the shadow of past wounds all threaten to sever the delicate thread between them. The series thrives on this tension. Every lingering glance, every brush of fingertips over paper or canvas, feels charged with meaning. Viewers are invited into a romance that is as much about mutual artistic awakening as it is about love. By the time the final credits roll, Blazing Love, No Escape leaves audiences with a bittersweet truth. Sometimes the greatest masterpiece is not a painting or a novel, but the way two souls transform each other simply by meeting in the bustling world of Chinese short dramas. Blazing Love, No Escape shines as an 80-episode romance that blends artistry with aching human truth. At its center is Wang Kaimu, a young painter whose canvases hold unspoken stories, and Ziyu Yi, a gentle yet perceptive novelist whose words can stir the deepest corners of the heart. Their journey begins with a chance encounter. Wang is captivated by the elegance and depth of Ziyu's prose, while she is moved by the raw emotion woven into his brushstrokes. What starts as an artistic connection soon blossoms into something far more profound, a love built on inspiration, mutual respect, and shared vulnerability. But their path to happiness is anything but smooth. The differences in their family backgrounds and social standing cast long shadows over their relationship. Pressure from those around them, whether out of concern, prejudice, or ambition, tests their resolve at every turn. Misunderstandings drive them apart, separations carve deep wounds, and reunions bring both relief and fear of losing each other again. It is in these trials that Blazing Love, No Escape finds its emotional weight. Each setback becomes a forge, tempering their love into something unshakable. The quiet moments, a lingering glance, a single brush of the hand, are imbued with the gravity of everything they have endured. By the series' conclusion, audiences are left with more than the satisfaction of a love story fulfilled. They walk away reminded that true love is not defined by the absence of obstacles, but by the strength to face them together. In the language of the heart, Wang Kaimu and Ziyu Yi's greatest masterpiece is not a painting or a novel. It is their unwavering choice to keep finding each other, no matter the cost. In the fast-paced world of Chinese short dramas, Blazing Love, No Escape stands out as an 80-episode romance that blends artistic passion with the grit of real emotional struggle. At its heart is Wang Kaimu, a young painter whose work radiates unspoken truths, and Ziyu Yi, a gentle yet perceptive novelist whose words carry the weight of human longing. Their story begins with a chance encounter. Wang is moved by the delicate power of Ziyu's prose, while she is deeply touched by the raw emotion alive in his brushstrokes. What starts as a mutual artistic admiration grows into a profound connection. Yet, the differences in their family backgrounds and social standing soon invite pressure, doubt, and disapproval from the world around them. Misunderstandings fracture their bond, separations leave scars, and reunions bring both joy and fear. Each challenge tests the depth of their love, pushing them to question whether passion alone can survive the weight of reality. Ultimately, after enduring a cycle of heartbreak and healing, Wang Kaimu and Ziyu Yi come to a powerful realization: they are irreplaceable in each other's lives. The trials they have faced do not weaken them, they refine them. Choosing courage over fear, they decide to stand together against all obstacles and create a life that belongs only to them. Blazing Love, No Escape leaves viewers with more than a romance. It delivers a resonant truth. Love is not defined by ease, but by resilience. It is the act of holding on when the world demands you let go. In its final moments, the series affirms that true love is fearless, steadfast, and worth every fight. What do you think about today's content? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and if this is your first time watching our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with exclusive news about your favorite movie and music stars. Thank you so much for watching.